Hi there, my name's Captain Maddie Pizzoni and I'm currently serving with 1 Regiment Army Air Corps based in Yeovilton. After finishing school, I went to university back in 2009 and studied nursing. I spent 5 years up at Nottingham, both at university and out in the wider hospitals, and I was in the reserves during my time there as well. I really enjoyed my time in the reserves and it inspired me to go on and join the regular army. I started at Sandhurst in 2014, finished my training there to become an officer and commissioned in 2015. From that point forward, I joined the Army Pilots course to train to be a pilot, and I completed my Wildcat training course last year, making it to frontline 659 Squadron December at the end of last year. 659 Squadron are currently deployed up at RAF Leeming as part of the COVID support force. We're up here conducting taskings to move both people and equipment in support of the NHS. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel a little conflicted at the moment, having trained as a nurse, as to where my skills best lie. I've got good friends and colleagues that I used to work with who are currently having a really difficult time working their socks off in the NHS, and I have questioned as to whether I should be going back there and helping rather than being here. However, everyone has got their role to play, and I do believe that we are playing a really important role up here.
What I learned from Kabul, I could see where I wanted to be, but I was stuck with all the people that was making me deal with what I've just come from. And at first I was really unhappy, and I think a lot of people were just really upset about having to be there, but then being able to talk about what had happened, but it was in the right groups and things that I didn't want to talk about because I don't really like talking about my feelings really. And the people who you respect and your colleagues are all talking about it, then it's quite nice because it does make you, and it does make you want to talk about it and to support each other. Things set them off, and it's just addressing that and accepting that this is something that you just got to get over. But we can talk about it together, and you're not alone, basically.
Everybody that is involved in a traumatic incident, whether it be on operations, exercise, here in the UK, is TRIM assessed. And along the process, if anybody has been identified as maybe not coping with any situation, their feelings, they're losing sleep, vivid memories of what happened, we can help support them and identify areas of support for them, whether it be Department of Mental Health or refer them to the medical officer.
I think the Army's come a long way with how it looks after mental health now. Like, we've gone from not really doing anything to now being like, it's so important, and it was really nice that you could talk about your experience as a whole rather than just sit there on your own. And now we can properly deal with the horrible things that you do have to deal with, because it's all part and parcel of being in the Army, and that's why you join, because you want to look after people and their worst days, and you want to be able to treat them. You're going to work it out together, because that's what the Army's about, like looking out for each other and making sure that your mate's okay.
What we're doing is we are taking the people from the streets of Kabul who have formed up outside, and then we're determining whether they're eligible, and then we're taking them into the hotel to where the Foreign Office do a further check, and then we're moving them safely to the international airport for safe travel back to the UK. Trained to deploy at short notice to complex environments and tackle a range of functions, from war fighting to something like this. I'm amazed with the way the guys have dealt with the challenges of doing it, and as part of 16 Air Assault Brigade, it's fantastic to demonstrate to the Army and to the nation and international community how useful we can be, and just how we can adapt to a situation at short notice and deliver a positive effect for the people of Afghanistan and get them to